Yeah, brothers, I was watching this black guy's video. Good, he's got a good personality.
New Year, how you doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Now today I'm going to talk to you about DNA tests. Now why do I even care about DNA tests? Well, because I was going through YouTube and I saw this very interesting video.
Tonight, the answer to the burning question, who is blacker? Charles Barkley is 75% African.
Take that, Snoop Dogg.
And tonight, Snoop Dogg gets his DNA test results. The main event starts now.
Drum roll, please. Snoop Dogg, you are 71% sub-Saharan African.
Now, don't be fooled by that sub-Saharan bullshit. That's what the Brits in America did. They divided after the sub-Saharan so that they would separate us from Egypt. And next to Egypt, of course, is you can walk right to Israel. Okay, remember rich Jews, people in this country? They don't want anything to do with Africa, so they separated it. They built the Suez Canal over there, as I just learned, and other stuff. It's a geopolitical separation. So you have to be sub-Saharan. They also now say that it's white people that are original to North Africa. I've seen these comments, believe it or not. Believe it or not. So let's get back to this fella here. Let me pull up his head. Then we got the people saying that, African Americans are not from Africa. And this
how do you know they're really just not taking your money, taking your saliva?
This black dude, hold on, let me pause the program. Let me get his original video.
You want to know what I've been busy doing? So yeah, I've been busy doing my thing. Booyah! I've been looking at one of my videos. An African takes an ancestry DNA test. So if you haven't seen it,
there's a brother in Hollywood he looks just like. The one with that does that smirk thing. You guys know what I'm talking about? I can't remember his name. But this brother is Nigerian. And he looks just like an American brother. These people are trying to say that they don't even look like us. How many of you guys knew when I started this video that this was an African brother?
video you can see.
So he's a Nigerian, and it looks just like us. These people are trying to separate us from Africa for a reason. Now, I say behind them, I know there's some blacks, some low self-esteem blacks that got all involved in it. They're running with it, but the people who started had to be white supremacists. They have to be. I know the Hebrew Israelites, they got some issues going on as they're studying the European Bible, as they're arguing over the European Bible, which doesn't make sense to me. If you got any kind of intelligence, that don't make any sense. That don't make a damn lick of sense. You stand there being black men arguing over European Bible built in year 325 AD by Europeans. They wouldn't even let a black man to the event. There was a black priest, by the way, named Aries. And he was trying to make it there to help, determine what books to put in the Bible. They tried to have him assassinated. And his followers were called Arians, by the way. Just as a little play on words there. But they tried to have him assassinated. So I wouldn't trust a damn thing coming out of, the whole creation, how they created the fucking Bible. Yeah, I said the fucking Bible. I read it. All kind of mistakes all up in it. And I was listening to a lecturer talk about how they were trying to pick which books they were going to use. And they actually were so superstitious back then. It was said that they said, okay, whatever books are on the floor are the ones we'll use when we come back. Now, what stops some idiot from going through there and putting this book on the floor, that book on the floor, that book on the floor? Because they believe, God will determine. No, they set it up deliberately so that it's a control tool. Not to put the church, sorry to put the church down, but that's basically what the church is all about. Control over the population. And it worked. Now, these jackasses, they've been trolling both of my channels. As you see, this is, you know, you can't see my avatar, and I'm not going to show you this channel because then you guys start following it and seeing what I'm doing and who I'm arguing with. No, thank you. So I'm getting these people coming at me like a motherfucker, and I can't show you their arguments because it shows my screen name. And I just let them post to me. I don't even bother arguing back with them. I talk to the other people that see it for the scam that it really is. Beware of this scam. One of the brothers who was on this channel got sucked up into it, and he started trolling the channel, and he's moved on, thankfully. Samun Ra, or whatever his name was. Yeah. And I guess these people are so low self-esteem, they really want to believe. I don't get why believe it. As I told them, okay, I know that Africans came here. They show our heads on the Olmecs. The Olmec stone heads. Yeah, okay, there's contact. I know about the Mali prince. I know that there was trade at one time going on. I do even know that at one time this planet was called Pangea because all the continents were connected. You could fit South America right into Africa. It fits like a puzzle. And the continents are drifting. We know that. I know about the mound dwellers. I know about the Washita Moors. But that's not our ancestry for 99% of us African Americans. We did come from most of us came from West Africa. That's why this fellow looks like us. This fellow here looks just like an American brother. Just as the other African brothers who are on this channel, whose parents are descended from Africa, look just like us. No difference. From Bangura to J10. Now, I do have people on my channel who look like they're from Africa. There's a couple of fellows on my channel who obviously they look like they're straight off the boat or off the plane or however from Africa. But it depends on how much admix we have, and that's what they're using. Some light-skinned dude or kind of light. He's not really that light, but not super light, but he has long dreads. He's like one of the main progenitors that I've seen. The rest of them hide in the dark, and they use like one is "I'm awake." That's a screen. I'm awake, and I don't know if he's a white guy. By his language structure, I would say he's a white guy, because white folks have a different language structure than black males do. If he is black, then he's highly educated, so he's there for a reason. And he shouldn't be that stupid. But these are low self-esteem blacks. I don't get what they want to get out of it. What they want to say that they weren't slaves? The next thing they'll be saying, and you tell us this is a white folks plot, there was no slavery. They're going to try that one next. Like the Germans said, the Holocaust never happened. Yet still you go to Auschwitz, you see the books made from skin and all the stuff, the other atrocities that was committed during that war. It's interesting how stupid members of the black race can be. That they're so desperate, they'll fall for anything. We've got to do better than this, black folks. Black people, we've got to be better than this. Because these people, they will come after you. That's why I say it's a white supremacist plot that started this shit. The people coming after me are white supremacists. I just busted one on Cynthia G's channel. Sitting right in there, his name was J-A P-E-V-Y. That's not even a black name. But I saw right through him right away. He's trying to talk to me, so he can get some credibility on the channel, so he can start insinuating things. That's what they're doing to her, And she's recognized them. So I exposed the guy. These white supremacists, I've never seen people that stoop as low as they do. I would never create an account to pretend to be a white guy. I would never do something like that. These guys are the worst cowards on the planet. I've never seen cowardly men other than these white supremacist dudes. Well, that's why I always got to go by the speeding truck, yell the nigger, or at the woman I'm with, nigger lover. They got to speed through it with a speeding truck. It takes a horde of them to attack one black man because they're cowardly. They live in fear. Fear of racial annihilation. Got to keep it pure to white race. White power. Now watch. The ones that are trolling this channel, they're going to, that Nexus guy, he's still trolling. He's still trying to flag my videos. Poor desperate bastard. Actually, I don't feel sorry for them. They deserve the hell they live in. They must be hell uncomfortable in their own skin and bodies to hyper-focus on black people and what we're doing, what we're saying on our channels, what we're saying on our videos. They're going to watch every video, see if you don't say something about them. Like, wow. He's making fun of white people that are high. It makes us look bad. I've got a video coming. I've got I put together a video on, for the white supremacists. Not for you decent white folks, but the white supremacists. Because they think it's so superior. I'm going to show you the Walmart white folks. And I'm going to have my little cap so you think you're superior, huh? And there's going to be some, one of those, you guys see those Walmart people? Yeah. They're going to love that one. But it won't be on the channel. It'll be on my site. So they can go look at it and get hyper-focused on it and find ways to try to get my site banned. I don't know. Fuck them. Not even worth my time. Peace out.